CBL High School. All right, we're on it.
We're live. Fantastic. And good evening, everybody, to the Coastal Basketball League semi-final competition of the high school comp down here at the Leisure Leisure Centre. My name's Anthony Marinovich, and I would like to welcome you all this evening. And to my right, and joining me for special comments and an insight, because he's watched a fair bit of these young men play over the course of their journey, is none other than the Coastal Basketball League founder, Mr. Carl Catalano. Good evening, Carl.
Evening, Anthony. How are you, mate?
I am pumped, ready to go.
Pumped and ready to go. It's great to have you down here again.
Oh, I can't thank you enough for the invite to be here, present to watch future stars strutting their stuff on the court.
100%, mate. It's really good that we have you in here and ready to go for us.
Beautiful. Yep, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, look, there's always technical difficulties when you're trying to do things on the fly, but that's what we're about. We're relatively new, and we're spreading the word, and we're here for basketball. So into the future, we hope that this Coastal Basketball League grows into something spectacular through the high schools.
I actually worked it out today, mate. It's been probably 30 years to almost to the date that this competition, it was obviously Coastal Basketball was around then, but the high school competition in itself.
How good is that?
Yeah.
We used to do this, if I may elaborate a little bit. I played soccer for CBC Fremantle, and we used to play against all the Catholic schools in the Catholic divisions, and it was wonderful. We'd play on an afternoon. All the boys would have their own teams that they'd play on a Saturday or Sunday, and then during the weekday they'd play with their mates from school against other teams that were combined as well, you know. And so I know the concept. It's been running up in Perth for a number of years, and it's good that you've taken the initiative to foster this now, and hopefully we can grow this into something extraordinary.
100%, mate, and that's kind of the plan. So we've had 3 more schools come online and want to participate next year.
And those schools are?
I think there's Dayala, the other, Mercy.
And spreading the word, is Bustleton
talking along with Wayne Ayres, he's been trying to get this back up and running with a gentleman with the name Sam Morris, who actually, he was on who founded it a long time ago. So having conversations with those guys about what it looks like in other regions and
fabulous. I am so grateful to be a part of the first live stream for this millennia.
Mate, it's the first live stream ever, right? So welcome to
some of the players that we're going to look out for, we've got some really good names here.
Yeah, I think the Jarvis brothers going at each other will kind of be something to have a look at.
Okay, so a little bit of insight into the Jarvis family. They are one of 3, Joel, Jai and Jessica. And unfortunately, Jessica's not here with us this evening watching, but Joel and Jai, Joel, am I right?
Yeah, Joel and Jai.
Joel and Jai.
I can't tell which one's which yet.
Nor can I. So they're triplets. Yeah, their mother called them Triple J, and I've given that moniker as well. It's going to be exciting. And we've also got a very famous name, or I would say famous, Winder. Yep. So we've got young Isaiah Winder's brother playing this evening.
Yeah, Byron.
For Newton Moore, of course. Which other school would he be at?
So Byron's actually in the under-18 championship team for Slammers this year, and he's been a good job in sort of leading his team through this competition. And the Newton Moore team, they got off a bit of a rough start in this competition, and we brought him in for a few training sessions, and some of the guys and trainers have been working with him and helping him get back, and they went on like a 2 or 3 game winning streak, and here they are.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So we're not that far from tip-off. There we go. So the coaches, I see Ryan Smoker is for Baptist.
Yeah, and Cameron, pretty sure it's Brooks for Newton Moore. So Ryan's obviously been involved with local A-grade competition and Conquerors.
Yeah, I was his manager for the D-League for the Slammers for one season when he took that role on.
Yep. So obviously there's a massive amount of work with his World Conquerors club that he's got going on, and the people involved there. And obviously he's vice principal at Baptist that leads all their basketball program, and it's great to see them in there.
So we've got in the audience, we've got a talented man by the name of Mr. Poplar, Jamal Poplar.
Yep. Yes, Jamal's here. Yeah.
Here we go, and tip off. Newton Moore with the ball.
Baptist, brother.
Baptist, sorry, my bad. You just call it out.
Yeah, mate.
Straight up. Good body work there. Great rebound.
Baptist here.
Jake Johnson.
Jarvis boys already going at it.
Yep. Jake Johnson scores the first bucket for tonight. Nice little penetration drive there.
Yeah, Baptist has started here with some really good energy, and Newton Moore going to have to step things up here.
How are you, Tom?
Xavier Mills looking wayward pass there by Skoda. Just a little bit of tentativeness between both teams, not just finding that final pass in the final third.
Just spacing, Newton Moore.
Bit of rust.
Yeah, Newton Moore have been working on through their spacing in offence. So it's something that we'll look to see tonight.
Unfortunate, didn't quite get the drop.
Another offensive rebound.
Oh, Jake Johnson, strong. Poor pass. Baptist strips and drives, misses, and a wonderful hook.
They'll drive 6-0. The first 2 minutes, Newton Moore got to pick this up here.
Baptists are on fire.
Yeah, look at the defensive
Bit of
pressure.
divine intervention, maybe.
Maybe.
Smoker will be going. It's my
Elite skills, coaching.
yeah, my elite professionalism and a well-oiled team.
Newton Moore has got to calm down here a little bit. There's no shot clock.
Stripped, fend off, no call. Umpire lets it go. Wonderful there. Brother against brother. One pointing a little bit too early to say, look at the scoreboard. I mean, seriously, 17 minutes and 31 seconds still left to play in the quarter. We're in the half. That's right, we're doing halves, aren't we?
Doing halves here, mate.
Yeah,
20-minute halves.
20-minute halves.
So one of the unique things that we've kind of been doing in this competition as well.
Long drop, misses.
Is a bit of a different spin at the end of the games. We do running clock, but then if the game's within 7 points.
Oh, Xavier Mills.
Teddy, isn't it?
So Teddy Mills, my bad.
If the game's within 7 points at the end, we stop the clock the last 2 minutes. So hopefully the game can be tight enough that we can get to that point. Newton Moore out here.
Teddy Mills, oh, Euro doesn't quite get it. Skoda with the rebound for Baptist. Ghana dishes it off. Pull up from Joel Jarvis. Ghana with the bounce pass into the keyway. Lovely work there from Jake Johnson to back in, but doesn't get it.
Newton Moore have adjusted here and started putting a little bit more people around that rebounding contest.
I love the fact that you got two sets of brothers against each other.
Nice drive.
Nothing like a little bit of sibling rivalry.
Yeah, especially in a knockout situation, right? This is a game
That's right. Bragging rights tonight. Someone's going to go home or play for third. Oh, lovely drive, reverse layup, doesn't get to go. But Jake Johnson again with the offensive rebound. This young kid knows how to pick the boards.
Yeah, he gets in a really good rebounding spots. It's Newton Moore needed to space this out a little bit better. Brian's got the ability. If he knocks one down, he'll
get on a roll.
Again. I'd like to see Newton Moore pick that pressure up here a little bit.
Lovely quick transition there by Byron Winder. And a foul at the end. You need to be careful when you follow through.
Yeah, 100%.
So Joel Jarvis, trailing foul, is that what we call that?
Yeah, it was kind of after the play, wasn't it? That's probably what they're calling, yeah. So it was after the layup.
So if,
oh well, so they get the ball back.
I won't ask, just watch the game.
That was right call. It was after the ball went dead.
Wonderful work there from Jack Johnson to get the deflection off Byron Winder.
I like the fact that
Xavier Mills, yes.
I like the fact that, again, we just said a minute ago, we need more extend their pressure a little bit. Byron's trying to do that there, and need more.
Not sure what Skoda was thinking. He had the opportunity then off the 45 to finish off, but he gave it to an unexpected Joel Jarvis.
Yeah, he kind of looked like he had a layup, right?
He certainly did.
I have 3 vending machines.
The spacing, you need more spacing, needs to be better. Good defense by Joel. Baptist rotation's been really good as well on their D.
Lovely screen set.
There's him.
And that is out.
5 to 8, Anthony.
8-5 Baptist in front of Newton Moore. Someone's going to get, I feel like there's possibility of someone getting a reminder of the score later on. Off the elbow. Rebound, defensive rebound by James Oakley.
He's checked in the game as well.
Oh, lovely Euro flick step with the lob by Jai Jarvis.
Yes, Jai Jarvis, yep.
So he'll step to the paint line for 2.
This is 1v4, so and Baptist haven't lost in this competition yet, so it's more really stepped up their game here.
Misses both. He's got to do better than that.
Yeah.
If he wants to narrow the gap. We'll just put it down to
most old coaches are going to tell you free throws win games, right?
Yeah, certainly. Or having a player like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on your team would help as well.
It definitely helps.
That's been a bit of a whitewash. First team since I don't know how long to win something like making the final of an NBA final to have 4 or 5 blowout games by 30.
Yeah. It's the unfortunate nature of the...
oh, beautiful!
Unfortunate nature of...
Byron Winder!
Yeah, that's what he can do.
Euro stepping.
That's what he can do.
Showing class. Baptist with the bomb. Mills with the rebound. Back to Jarvis. Pops
Inside
up.
rebounding position again. Well, the umpires have done a really good job of the game so far as well.
Yeah, you want to keep it free flowing.
We've got Georgia out there and young Ben. I think Ben's going to be playing in the game next as well. So
he's warming up.
Yeah, he's warming up. Georgia's been stepped in all season and really been a big part of what we've been doing here and bring young referees through and get an opportunity to
That's what it's all about, encouraging the next generation of umpires, referees, players, participants across the spectrum in the basketball community, because it just doesn't take players to grow a community in basketball. It's everybody.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's kind of our mantra, mate. It's what we do. It's the community and focus driven. So we got to.
I think it's a great opportunity for a lot of umpires to be able to step up and show their wares. And the most important thing is respect from all the players. And a lot of deflections going on at the moment. Poor shots deflection as well. So Baptist, Johnson, and wonderful there by Oakley
Yeah, he did a good job. He's given them something since he's come in the game a couple minutes
Yeah,
ago.
he's hustling.
And we've got time out the Baptist here.
And the timeout called by Baptist. Smoker would not be happy after an unbelievable start. 6-zip after only 2 minutes. And now 8-7.
Maybe the pointing at the scoreboard was a little too early, right?
Of course it is. But that was brotherly love.
Oh, that would have been the least I would have been saying to my brother. Let's probably still talk a fair bit of it, but yeah, it's, you know.
Always your brother, doesn't matter how old.
That's right, mate.
You know,
that's right.
and there's always a little bit of competition. But so beautiful to see.
Nah, that's
So
it.
I think, by all accounts, Newton Moore have really shown that hustling and being awake on transition is actually helping them. You know, they got a couple of good easy layups from very fast transition, and that's narrowed the gap. So I think Baptist need to step up. It's not going to be a cakewalk like they probably thought after 3 minutes, mate.
Their energy, right? They come up with really good energy. Their warm up was good. Their talk was
Disappeared.
good. Yeah, and that's something in basketball, right? And Newton Moore, I think, have made a concerted effort to run. And once they get a rebound, they push it out.
Well, they all look fit. There's not too many people carrying any weight whatsoever, if I can say that.
Yeah, no, they all look like they can get out there and go. So,
And not like us. That's why we're commentating.
that's right, mate. That's why we're sitting up in the bleachers here. But just, yeah, mate, I just want to say thank you to you as well, like, for you to come along and you've always been supportive of what we're doing. You know?
Absolutely.
Obviously, our Classic was the first one, but the job you do at an NBL 1 level, you're one of the best, you know, at what you do in the league, mate. And we're very fortunate to have you down here. So.
No, I love it. I absolutely enjoy being a part of the community and being a part and watching young kids develop and grow into fine young men. I think sport is the catalyst for that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully
Teaches them a lot
Sydney-
of discipline and everything about how to behave, how to present yourself. It's all team focused because life is about, you know, playing as a team, not as an individual. You know.
It's a nice set from Baptist here. They got a good look out of that.
Good rebound. Almost.
A bit of pin in action there. Knock it down.
Steps up.
There you go, young fella.
Unlucky there.
I like to see Baptist try and push us a little bit quicker. They're taking rebounds and kind of slowing it down.
Jarvis off the 45. Straight up the centre.
Yeah, they need more
That
defense.
was good.
They're going, look at here, they're trying to get out in front.
Mills.
They can get it back before Newton Moore set that zone up.
Good hassle. Not sure what he was thinking, giving it to Oakley. Got a little bit ahead of himself.
Kick ahead. That's that one more pass, got to go earlier.
He's got to give it. Oh, under the basket. Beautiful there by Archer. Great
pass.
vision. Great vision.
I'd like to see Jai kick the ball up a little bit earlier there. And then keep running. Get in the passing lane.
Oh my God. Joel Jarvis picking Baptist up, putting them on his shoulders, and absolutely making sure.
6 to go around the first half. Fairly low scoring.
Very low scoring, but how strong is Joel Jarvis? Oh, Winder with the nice pull-up fadeaway jump shot. Doesn't get it to drop. Needed to give it a bit more air.
He probably had a baseline drive there as well. Like, yeah, he had, the defender was on his high side and when he spun on him, he's trying to go to work on the smaller defender here.
Cockroom with the rebound for Baptist. Mills once again rims out.
Good rebound from Jai.
I think Xavier's taken a few shots, hasn't got it to sink. Estrella picked up the rebound, gives it to their point guard, Mills. Skoda. Just waiting behind the back. And Skoda looking, dishing. Jarvis rims out. Wonderful work there by Byron Winder to Manuel, and then finished off by Oakley. Wonderful team play.
Again,
I'm not sure if Manuel didn't want to finish it off, or it was the.
Oh, he made the right pass. He kicked ahead.
Oh, Oakley. Intercept again. That's 3.
Yeah, he's probably had 4 steals since 3 or 4 steals, right? Oh, nice one. Give him the,
Doesn't get it to drop. Skoda with the rebound. Looking up ahead. No, he's going to go himself. Euro. And gets it to drop. He only had one thing on his mind, was I'm going. This is my job. Oh, great pass by Byron Winder from the top of the key
that was nice.
to Oakley, who was all alone.
He did a good job of creating that space, and then the second defender didn't know what to do, right?
He went in and pulled back out.
Yeah. That
And let
hesitation
Oakley ran into that. Oh, Mills. Nice work. Stripped.
That's a good call.
So Mills, stepping to the free throw line, really has an opportunity here. Gets it to drop. 15 plays 13. And makes them pay with both going in.
16-13 here.
16-13, 3:42 left in the half. Oakley with the ball for Newton Moore.
That's nice spin.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
I can hear Mum or Grandma down there telling him to go straight up. She was exactly right. I think it might have been his mum Tash was down there.
Doesn't get it to drop.
Yeah, good.
Winder, beautiful work. Knows how to play the angles, does this young Winder.
John Cochran did actually do a good job of cutting off Byron's lane at the rim and make sure that outlet wasn't there, right? We talk about coaches stopping the ball early. He did a really good job of that. He just reached in the last minute.
Now, see, they've introduced a few more players into the game. Oh, Skoda with the steal. Skoda with the finish. 18 plays 15.
Yeah.
Newton Moore sloppy.
Baptists have picked their work rate up a little bit on defense.
Oh, and on the court for less than 30 seconds, Daniel Archer makes them pay. This kid, Mills, missing everything. As soon as it left his hand, you could see it was not going.
We had a
bird's eye view.
Yeah, pretty good view of it, right? I mean, it wasn't a bad look. I mean, you come off that there. I mean, Newton Moore, again, they're letting Newton Moore's zone get set up, and it's going to hurt them.
18 plays 17. Oakley with the drive off the three-point line. Baptist,
About 1 minute here.
committing the foul. Minute 32 left in the game. Left in the half.
Yep. 1 point game here.
Very
I thought
exciting.
James Oakley's been good for them since he's come in.
He hasn't, and he stayed on.
Yeah.
Coach has seen value.
Nice.
Oh, double-handed push-up.
Puts him in front, give him the lead.
And take the lead for the first time this half. Mr. Jarvis for Baptist, not happy with the call. I think he needs to settle. It's only a
Yeah, we've given the instructions to the umpires.
high school competition.
For our high for compers, we want to let them this 3-on-3 style, but we want a little bit more.
Skoda with the rebound, yes. Skoda with the rebound. Straight away to Jarvis.
30 seconds left. Nice D.
Great D by Newton Moore. And who was it? Again?
Yep.
Winder. He's in everything. Offensive, defensive, creating opportunities. Jai Jarvis looking Newton Moore looking to make the last play of the half. And looked like it come off Oakley, but
Yeah, I would
anyway.
have thought. I think Ben might have got that one a little bit wrong, but that's okay.
But he was
Players make
competing.
mistakes as well.
Oh, it was hardly.
He got it off. What a great first half.
An exciting first half. Coach Cameron Brooks is asking the question to the umpires about the foul committed on the three-point shooter there at the very end, but no such luck. And there we have it. Newton Moore in front by 1 at half time. And I think Smoker will be asking them some questions.
I think he might be. Again, they started with that energy, right? And
Great energy.
And it's sort of
Pointing to the scoreboard at 6-zip. He's not pointing now,
No,
young Mills.
No, he's not at the moment. And again, I'm sure his brother will. I'm sure his brother will let him all know about it later on if this stays this way. We're 2 minutes here before we get into the second half, but what are your thoughts from the first half?
My thoughts from the first half, I think it's a very evenly poised contest. Could I pick a winner this far out? No, I cannot pick a winner because I think both teams are having a momentary lapse of concentration, which is allowing the other team to get in and get to the board, okay? So how do they progress moving forward? Well, they need to stay focused. They need to stay switch on. So the team that applies the most pressure, does the right thing, is going to walk away with this game quite easily.
Yeah.
But if they play to the same level as they did in the first, I think it's going to go down to the wire, which will be quite, it will be beautiful to see, but someone's got to lose.
Yeah, and probably the important thing to point out of this tournament is that, and league, is that it was put in place that obviously all these teams go away to country week for school country week in their last term, the last week of term 2, right? So it's kind of like a warm up. In the past, they just had to organise scratch matches and things like that. So given the ability to kind of get out and play, I think it's really helped. It's really going to benefit all these teams that play because they've weekly games that have been really good and really close. And getting played in stop clock situations, they don't normally get to do that. And that's a thing.
They're loving it.
And that's the thing for our competition that is unique for our coastal basketball comps. So we don't want games dictated by a ball going out of bounds and the clock running down. Like the clock stops, and you got to make a play and win.
We've got 37 seconds before the second half begins. I think both teams will come out guns blazing. The player of the game so far for me, for Newton Moore, is Byron Winder. And for the Newton Moore Baptist, has to be Joel Jarvis. He went missing there towards the end, but I think if he finds his stripes again and gets into stride, I think he'll do it. I think he'll carry them through.
Yeah, I agree. Who was Jake Johnson early, right? He got good rebounding position a lot of the time, but it was the work that Joel was doing to kind of let him get to that point, So it'll be interesting to see here. But I think Byron's been really good for him. But I think the spark we need more was James Oakley coming off the bench.
Absolutely.
He hasn't checked out since.
And
He's out the whole time. So it's going to be really interesting to see the second half.
It's going to be an absolute humdinger of a game.
Nice, right?
Wonderful there.
That just pushed the pace, right? They didn't let Newton Moore set up their 2-3 zone that they've been going to.
So that was Xavier Mills.
Great cut.
Mills. Oh, rims out.
Yeah, that was the right call.
And Skoda gets called for a shooting foul on young Teddy Mills.
Just a late contest.
It was a very late contest. But let's go back, rewind to that drive that young Xavier Mills finished off. Good for his confidence because from the three-point arc has been absolutely wanting. He's missing. You'd expect someone given the opportunity to shoot so many would have nailed a couple.
Yeah, he's had good looks.
Yeah, I know he's had good looks.
It's probably only one that you'd probably go, yeah, maybe. But
This
again,
great coach,
he got
if you're
to
going to shoot him, you've got to make him. So this great coach once told me, if you've missed 3, time to go into the board to get a bit of confidence.
I agree with you.
And get points.
Yeah, I agree with you. See one go down. You've seen one go down.
Byron Window with the drive. Lovely pass to Mills. Mills on Mills. Mills on Mills.
But you're right. If you haven't seen anything go down from 3-point line, get to the rim. See a layup go down. See a free throw go down. Something. Watch it. I know this is your first game you've seen today, Anthony, but watching both these teams throughout the last 7 weeks, 6 weeks, just their players been from round 1 to now.
It's improved.
Like out of sight.
Structure.
The structure's just getting court time with it, and
great pass there by Jarvis.
Great D. Nice kick.
Skoda misses everything, and he'll be stepping to the free throw line. Late infringement there by Newton Moore. So all he's got to do now is make them pay and narrow the gap.
Yeah, to be honest with you, this is a bit of right now, Baptist would have thought they probably would have been 10 or 12 points up, given the season so far. But Newton Moore, to their credit, they've been putting in the work and obviously come to play tonight. Finals, anything can happen, mate.
Absolutely. Oakley with a lovely tap to himself over Jarvis. That was nice.
Yeah.
I like those little things.
Yeah, it's got good touch,
a bit of poise, a little bit of poise.
Yeah,
So lanky, a bit of legs. Jake Johnson there, a bit of leg interference. Yep, Ben's calling it.
Yeah, Giles collapsed that defense really well, and he had a shooter in the corner. Probably should have made that pass.
Ooh, Mills under pressure. Skoda. Mills showing that he can drive to the rim, but he had help.
Yeah, Jai stepping into a really good receiver spot there. They're those ones, right? But again, he did the right thing and got to the rim and made the defense commit.
I think this is going to be the tempo of the game. I think they're going to collapse on defense the whole time and just stop their avenue to the rim.
Yeah.
So help's going to come. Whoever's got the ball, there's going to be help coming from the opposition team.
Yeah, and it looks like Ryan's got them in a little bit of pack line defense as well. So,
lovely work there. Joel Jarvis picking the ball up.
It's just collapsing, but Joel needs to get going again like he did in the first half.
Estrella not happy. But Jarvis has an opportunity to bring the score back. Misses. Newton Moore 24. Baptist 21. Jarvis gets the second to drop. The score hasn't been added yet. It has just been added now. 22 plays 24. Oh, great body work. Unbelievable push off there by Jarvis just to create space. Newton Moore pushing hard. Oakley with the 3. Doesn't get a job. Skoda with the rebound. Mills flicking it. Fast transition. Beautiful work.
Well done, James. Oakley there.
Johnson didn't get it to go. Oakley again looking. Johnson.
Yeah, this pick and roll or pick and pop.
Oh, stolen by Mills. Lovely handles. Euro, reverse. Doesn't get it to drop. Jarvis there on offensive, picks it up and makes it pay. 26. All of a sudden, Baptist have hit the front.
If Oakley and Winder are going to run that pick and pop, Oakley needs to come off there harder and get the defense to commit, or it'll be better.
I'm not sure of the foul count, but definitely one of them would be getting close
4-2.
4-2.
Yep. Bit of stack.
Oh, Mills hungry for the ball against John.
Some subs coming through here for Baptist.
Yes.
Fresh legs.
Mills wanted that ball.
Kick ahead pass here.
Estrella to Skoda, pop up and gets it to drop.
Skoda's been similar to Oakley, right? He's come off the bench and given a little bit of a spark. Jarvis
Looks better get in there, keeps his foot planted, doesn't get it to go. Estrella with the rebound. Longbard driving hard. Look at that.
Baptist have picked the pace up here.
They certainly have. 28 plays, 24, and timeout
Timeout for Newton Moore, yep.
by Newton Moore.
Probably a good one. They good timeout by Coach Cameron. They've just been, Baptist are probably a 6-0 run here, right? It was 22-24. Yeah, it's a 6-0. In the last kind of minute and a half, and you could feel the game swaying a bit to Baptist style. Again, a bit better spacing and Winder, for Newton Moore will step up a little bit, and he's one of those players that'll game on the line. He's going to step out there.
They just feel as if though they can put the accelerator down just a little bit more than Newton Moore and get a return on that investment, whereas with Newton Moore, it just feels like it's coming a little bit harder at the moment.
Yeah, Newton Moore definitely relying a lot on Winder and Jarvis, right? And even Oakley to a point. Baptists are doing it by committee. They've got those fresh legs coming in. I think it's made a big difference for them.
10:45 left in the semi-final this evening. Newton Moore v Baptist. Baptist currently leading by 4. Longbard rims out. Much better then. Used his legs and knees a bit more. It's one of the things I look very tentatively to. Oh, lucky drop there for Oakley. Pops up, misses, rebound.
Probably unlucky there.
They were very unlucky, Newton Moore. So Baptist.
So Georgia was right there. She had the best angle from where she was.
Oh, Scode. Doesn't get it.
His pace has to pick up on Newton Moore. So they got back in the...
Mills, pull up, misses. Longbard with the rebound. Longbard. Oakley.
Jarvis isn't happy with it, but there's a bit of contact there especially from where we were sitting. Again, get across and take a charge. Don't reach.
That's it. Put your body on the line.
Oh, I can imagine you out there, Anthony. You would put your body on the line. There's no tomorrow.
Oh, they had to catch me first. There was no chance. Technical.
It was technical and sportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike. So he gets the first to go. Does Longbard. Lovely work. He corrected. Oh, beautiful. He's found the rhythm.
Yes.
2 on the drop. 31 plays 24.
Baptist have got it right on this
Baptist.
margin here of stop clock last 2 minutes. Newton Moore have got to get this back to give themselves a chance. So you remember, if they get within 7 and go to the stop clock, the game goes to stop clock game.
Oh! There you have it. 34 to plays 24. That's 10 points. Newton Moore need to get a hurry on. 1:31 left before 7 minutes. We know the drill. Have to be within 7 to get stop clock. Mills set sail, rims out. Great rebound there. And Newton Moore get the deflection. They will be inboarding
Dangerous
from
times
the
here for
baseline.
Newton Moore. They need to score. Baptist have, in this last, have held them scoreless.
You're not going to score when you throw the ball away, Mr. Archer. And that was off Oakley. So Baptist.
It's nearly 7 minutes now they've been scoreless.
Mills.
Watch the inbounder to pop back out here.
Step back, three misses. Scota with a rebound and gets it to drop. They are skipping away at a clip. Screen set. Oh, hustle, Scota. Travel.
Baptist done a better job of doubling down there on Jai in the second half and not letting him go to work.
Doesn't get it.
Winder needed
go.
that.
Winder
Moore needed that.
12 points adrift. Baptist ringing in the changes. Players aren't happy, but that's life. Show so much emotion, don't they?
Yeah, there's a bit of a line here, a bit of passion. I remember
Gets the first one to go.
like some of the best times I think I remember at high school with playing in this competition. And playing against other schools and hitting game winners.
Yeah, lasts the whole year, remember?
Yeah.
Till the next year's competition.
Yeah, and I still remember it now, mate. But yeah, it's high school at the best.
Oh, Scota flicks it out. Asks for a back, pull up, rims out. Good rebound, Jarvis. Flicks on for Mills. Fast transition. And doesn't get it to drop Mills for Newton Moore, but Scota gets pulled up for the foul. 36 plays 25. 11 points adrift are Newton Moore. 5:57 left in the game. Teddy doesn't quite get it to drop. Brotherly love there, just telling him how to finish it off.
I think he might be on the right side of the earlier call, but he's lucky.
Scota off the angle, flicks it out.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
He wasn't balanced all on that pass. 10 points.
Cochrane.
And that game within the game, right? That bit that we
Long
talked
bar.
about with the, within 7 with 3 to go. That's a tough one.
There we go, Baptist, and that is a travel. Beautiful work. Oh, wonderful there by Estrella. Not saying die. Window with a little bit too much. And emotion.
It's a big call from young Ben, but you know what? I actually like it. Teddy got across there and
He's sticking to his guns. 38 plays 26, 12 points. I wouldn't be worrying too much. They'll be talking about that charge for a while. And out.
no, it was offensive. No. So what are you asking? Where does the bench set it?
38 plays 26.
He's telling them now.
5.
There's a confusion on the bench about who was somebody been fouled out.
Skoda racking them up.
Yeah.
So Skoda's out, 5 personal fouls. He's had a good game. Estrella coming to the bench. They've better sort it out. Someone can't count. There's still 6 on. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Jarvis misses. 3:04 left in the game. Gets the second one to drop. Newtonmore need to get a hurry on, but Baptist with all the play. And the hard work there by Johnson.
Started off the game that way as well, didn't he?
That was game.
Fast.
And there you have it. Followed on the defensive rebound, but rejected Mills' attempt. 2:28. 13 points adrift. Oakley rims out. Gunnar gets it. Jarvis stepping up, popping up.
Again, back to the set that we did in the first half. Just had a little bit too much here, that firepower that Baptist had. So it was gonna, turn up at some point.
Jarvis with the rebound. Sorry, Johnson with the rebound. Cochran.
Baptist run away with it here.
Yes.
Yeah, the
game
scoreboard,
over.
The score probably doesn't reflect the game, right? So, to this point, it's been much of a 7-point, 5 to 7 point game, So, the scoring's dried up. They were 24 more
17
points at
in
14
front.
points.
Baptist running away with this game.
Nice hands. Bit of brother and brother crime there.
Jack Johnson.
And Angie coming back.
Finish off. 19 points adrift. But Newtonmore not saying die.
Just help defense.
A lovely ball there by Mills.
Oh.
Misses. And they both miss. They all missing. Newtonmore with the rebound. Oh, beautiful finish there by Jai Jarvis. 45 seconds left in this semi-final. Oh, beautiful fake. Oakley picks it up. Mills and gets it to go. 46 plays 32. And Oakley with another one. All of a sudden, Newtonmore not going to win the game, but having a fight to the end.
Yeah, good. Young Ben did the right thing there. He's called him back. It's been a you can fight back here from Newtonmore in the end, but unfortunately,
Game done and dusted.
Yeah,
18-point winners.
Baptist goes through to the grand final, their first grand finalist. Well done to Newtonmore for from where they started the season.
And we'll be back really soon.
Yep. just head over to look over and get Coach Ryan here for a minute. Good job. Ryan, can I get you for a second, man? We'll just get you get a post-game interview, mate.
Right, here we go.
So you boys started off, they come off good energy to start the game, and then Newtonmore caught up.
It was a very tight game. Newtonmore came really intense all the way through half time. I think they were up at the half.
Yeah.
So they certainly put a shock through us. But then the boys got a bit of intensity around Nick Skoda, captain, putting a bit of extra effort in. Xavier running the whole court, the whole game. And I think just started the second half, a bit of an upper intensity, just cracked it open. So the end score looks bigger than the competition was. It just got cracked open a little bit.
I agree. I thought Skoda was really good for you coming off the bench. Much like Oakley gave Newtonmore their kick, I think Skoda did that for you guys. So well done. You're through to the first grand final of CBL High School League. So well done, mate, and we'll see you next week.
Bring it on. Thank you. God bless.
No worries. All right. Still got me, Jordan? I'll get you a quick interview, Cam. All right. Mate, from where you guys started in round one to where you are now, I think that's a pretty good effort. You boys fought hard today.
Yeah, massive improvement. First half was great, just like 15 minutes at one point kind of hurt. So, well, country week in a few weeks and try and get some revenge.
Yeah, and that's a really important thing for you guys to get that, step up. But I thought for you guys, James Oakley did a really good job coming off the bench, and just personally watching you guys from round one to now, it's been really good to see your growth, and all the best at country week, and glad to see you next year.
Awesome, thanks, Carl. Appreciate it.
No worries.
Great. So,
no worries. Well done.
Thanks.
We are on. We are on. So we are now for our second game of this double header for the Coastal Basketball League high school competition down here at the Leisure Centre. If you've just joined us, a quick recap.
Baptist, yeah, they come out. No, they were the number 1 seed for the going into the finals, playing the 4th-seeded Newton Moore, and had a scare.
They certainly did. It wasn't until the last 3 or 4 minutes of that last half where they just skipped away. But we're here now with Australind Senior High School up against Manea Senior College. Can you tell us a little bit about both these teams quickly, please, Carl?
Both teams have kind of been up and down with their players throughout the league competition so far. But Australind is quite young. But yeah, as you can see, there's no. I think for Manea, young Micah is going to be a handful on the rebounding. And then they got some good guards. So I think it's a fairly evenly matched team. We're looking for young Ben Fishreek to get out. He rebounds the ball really well and defends really well. So look out for him throughout the game as well.
Great start by Manea. Sloppy carry there. Two teams with uniforms very similar.
Yeah, they are. A bit different to the old Ashes ones that I remember wearing, but I'd fit in one now, Anthony. But Luke Maguire looks like a good size for rebounding as well.
Feet.
Bit sloppy here to start the game.
Well, of course, a bit of nerves.
Yeah, a bit of nerves. Good on ball, nice pass from Micah.
Wonderful pass. Oh, beautiful flick out. Brother to brother.
Great rebound. That's that rebounding that we talked about for the game. Both guys. Early foul here by Justin and away, boy. Hans Rotilla bringing the ball down here. Good moving screen. Nice pass. Good extra.
Open look, misses everything, too much. Pepper. That's not Elijah.
No. We get to see him in a couple of weeks.
Yes, I can't wait.
We're trying to get him down to the training centre and meet some people. We'll wait to see how we go with that. We'll get our head of development and head of talent and onto that young Dylan Catalano and see if we can get in contact and get him down.
It's all happening down at the Coastal Basketball League. How is the take-up of the facilities going along at the moment?
Yeah, it's been good. It's a lot of the kids coming through are playing this competition, and we've been open kind of 2 weeks now, and we've sorted out our few issues we had with booking, reserving, and things.
That's always part and parcel of any new enterprise. It's just ironing out a few of the creases that need to be sorted.
Yeah, so that's a really important part of it, and our annual memberships are going well. That really helps us. We just gave our first giveaway, and that helps us get out to the schools as well. So we've seen over 600 kids with free school clinics to the schools because people have got on board and joined us up for our memberships and things. So
Rotilla with the flick out.
good look.
Too flat.
Yeah.
Australind regain possession.
Good reverse pivot there from Ben.
Still a bit short.
Go for 4 now.
Manea.
Both teams struggling here.
Both teams are struggling. It's 3 minutes gone and yet to get a score.
Both teams are living at the 3-point line. And, you and I both know, we watch enough basketball, Anthony. It's at the higher levels they are,
Got to get it in.
Yeah, you got to get into the paint.
Good rebound.
Yeah.
Fast
Micah needs to
transition
get a hit
there.
on rim here. That was a good, yeah, listen, that's good transition defense, right? Stop the ball with another 3-point shot.
Oh,
Justin
Lansky
makes-
there.
No,
Dishing,
no. Oh, yeah, he missed
Lansky
it.
gave it to Anuvo. So Anuvo scores. That's Justin.
He's one of the ones that's been at our, when I check the cameras at about 11 o'clock at night, he's down there most nights just getting buckets.
Good man.
Nice drive by Ben. He had a lane there, probably could have kept taking it. Again, Australind,
A lovely
nice
drive. Rebound again
Australind
there
probably taking the,
by Lansky.
there's no shot clock.
That was a carry.
Yeah, good call, Anthony.
Thanks. That looked like a carry to me every day of the week. He had it in the cusp of his hand. God, I watch some of the. I watched way too much NBA. They carry all day, every day.
This will go in.
Oh, misses.
There you go, he's let
Lansky,
me down.
rebound king.
Oh, there's going to be a bucket. And Lansky again.
Justin, lovely work. Manea with a rebound. Maguire dishes it out to Josh, who
Great.
just doesn't get it to drop.
Great 2-foot jump stop, but right? Like 2-foot jump stop in the keyway, under control, wait to see the defense happen. That's fundamentals that a lot of players don't have. Control, right?
This is what it's about. You know, I mean, we're developing players. We're school competition. It's a great opportunity for them to learn from their peers what they're not doing right and hopefully work on it.
Manea actually looked like they're down a few players tonight as
Lansky,
well.
strong, puts it back. Michael Lansky. Manea, 5-zip. Australind
Great defense there.
need to get a
Great
bit of a
defense.
hustle on.
Picked the exact right time to swipe down on it. One more.
Needed to push it wide.
They needed to get that one more pass. Justin.
Oh, unfortunate. Doesn't get a great rebound.
We'd like to
Good
see
work.
Justin get back on defense though.
Yeah, he didn't want to run.
No, he didn't want to get back.
Happen. Lansky rims out. Good rebound there
I surely need to push the pace here.
by Phoenix Bird. He soared like one, didn't he?
Yeah, he certainly did.
13 minutes left. Oh, beautiful pass to Ben. Step back, misses.
Again, I shouldn't have.
Manea just, with all the answers at the moment.
Yeah, I should have probably none from 8 or 9 from the 3-point line. Great
Oh,
move, Lansky.
beautiful. Great work there. Michael Lansky.
I surely might need a timeout here. Just some
You
adjusting
think?
things.
You think? 7-zip.
Might have been bailed out a little bit there.
And Anuvo, Justin, getting called for the tug. So, Australind. And Anuvo, what's he going to do? He's going to finish it nicely. They are happy, Manea. 9-zip. Reach around, could have been called. Dished out.
3-point shot from Australind. 10 right now.
Rowan Aspen with the rebound, bringing it up, looking, flicks it. Ananuvo to Ananuvo. Under the basket, beautiful finds.
The ball movement from Manea is
Oh, driving hard and driving like a knife through butter. That was sensational.
the ball movement from Manea.
By Aspen, eh?
They're just, they're doing a really good job of just
Dominant.
being patient.
Very
They're
patient.
being patient and making extra passes. And there's 5 or 6 passes in one of their possessions. They've got great spacing. Australind haven't got any answers for them at the moment. We're past 7, past 8.
Oh, beautiful. Created space and finished it off. He sold the candy.
Well, 8 passes in an offense, So, it is what it is, man. But the
13-0. Nice dish out.
3-pointer, and we're over 11. So good job. They need to see something go in the basket. They need to get the heat on the basket. I mean, they aren't a big team. I mean, Lansky's quite big,
Rotilla stepping to the line for Australind.
Maguire's got good size about him, but Manea, Australind need to be at the rim, right, for the next 5 minutes.
Or the free throw line.
Well, they're at the free throw line because they got to the rim. Basketball's it's an easy game, right? So, how do you create the most amount of
Kenny Dalglish have some of the, not sure which one it is, but basically the hardest thing to do in football are the simplest things, and the hardest things to do in basketball are the simplest things.
It's probably like that in every sport, right?
Of course it is, absolutely. Fundamentals don't change.
Yeah. Long 2. Rotilla here is
all of a sudden
he's trying to get them back in there himself.
Good man.
But he needs some help.
Rotilla's on 4. Australind score 4. Manea just a little bit sloppy there.
Australind with the extra body, but they should be getting up and about. Like Manea have only got 1 sub. And again, their pace and things with their length that look like they've got.
Yeah.
I like them play faster.
Yeah. And the reason why Manea probably have only 1 sub, because I don't think any of the players like to come off.
No, I'd probably...
They all look like they want court time, don't they?
Most do, mate. Most of the time.
Lansky, hiker. Just didn't have the legs to get in front. Great recovery there by McEwen. Strong. Who are you looking at? It's bodies everywhere.
Rowan Aspen.
Stepping to the line. 13-4.
Again, he made really good rebounding position as well.
He certainly did. And he's a lefty.
Oh.
You love a lefty.
Oh, yeah.
They are like,
they're gold,
what are they? They're like diamonds, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hard to find. Oh. Great work. Oh, look at that hustle by all players involved. Ben, Rowan, they are working hard.
Yeah, Ashes have stepped up their rebounding efforts. Again, they need more heat on the rim. They're 4 points to the first 13 minutes. They kick ahead pass, great kick ahead pass.
Oh, great D cover.
Heat on the rim, and then we got the free throw on again. They got to make free throws now, but.
Where do you draw the line, and how many 3-pointers do you need to miss before you make that decision to say, look, enough's enough?
Well, they're over 11 right now, so let's hope that's enough. Listen, they've certainly, whether Coach Adrian over there, whether he's told them to get to the basket a bit more, or whether the boys have realised that themselves.
Lansky dishing the ball off to Ananuvo. Manea is just happy to move the ball.
Yeah, I really like their ball movement.
Great, strong. How solid was that by Maguire? Is he a school kid?
Yeah. I know. He's Rotilla there.
Oh, beautiful there by Rotilla.
12 right now.
McGarry. Hammersley, and gets it to drop. Hallelujah.
1 of 13.
Lucky 13. Heard a wonderful.
That was a good look. I mean, there's the hardest shot in basketball to defend like that is after offensive rebound and kick out 3.
Oh, off the glass did Rowan Aspen go, and he got a bit of a knock there.
He did.
19 plays 8. Double dribble.
We won't count the 3-point attempt after the whistle towards their 1 of 13. But that's okay. I just like to see them get to the rim more. Like they did.
Yeah.
They got there and I didn't mind their last 3. That was okay. And that's coming from me, Anthony, because I love seeing the 3 ball go up.
Ratilla, beautiful work. Doesn't get it to drop. Bird, Phoenix with the no.
There's no players that can knock it down. It's
Aspen with the rebound. And a Nuvo.
Look at the spacing from Manea. Like, good cut.
Strong.
Driving kick. Corner 3.
Rims
Unlucky,
out.
That's a good look. Again,
Great
comes
look.
off 4 or 5 passes, like a baseline drive and kick to the corner.
Bird driving. Doesn't get it.
He just needed to go put the ball in the basket. Ratilla again.
Ratilla working hard for Australind.
Yeah, he's really trying to keep him in this, isn't he?
19 plays 8. 4:32 left in the half. Oh, beautiful pass by Lansky. Long 2. Just needed to be a bit quicker there, did Hammersley. He loses it for Australind. Lansky with the Euro, and wonderful finish. Showed all the class. And Anuvo getting called for the check. I thought Australind had an opportunity there, rather than trying to dribble out like that behind the back pass. There was a player running down the channel. He needed to flick it on.
Yeah, it's kind of what we said in the earlier game, right? Get a kick ahead pass.
Once again, Hammersley.
Manea's pressure in the passing lanes has been really good.
Ben with a great rebound.
Fishrick with another one.
And great anticipation.
Yeah,
Justin.
He saw
so sprightly.
He saw that from
the
halfway line, right?
Yeah, certainly did. He knew where it was going. Justin seems to like running on offense. Doesn't matter where it is. He'll run for it.
Yeah.
Closer to the basket, I think.
Is not unlike most players. They run a little bit harder on offense than they do on defense.
I like to see players who run much harder on D.
I'd like the same thing as well, but
and you know what I mean by that.
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice job.
Bird.
The defense.
Hammersley. Slowing it down.
Yeah, it's got the ball movement. Everyone's touching it.
And Anuvo being called for the check. 2:13 left in this half. Hammersley. McMurray pulling up. Great rebound there by McLaren.
14.
Oh, McLaren. Kobe.
And with Ratilla going to the bench here for Australind, so I left them a little bit wanting.
Ben had an opportunity there. should have taken it, been a bit more aggressive to the rack.
Probably one of the younger players in the competition.
Oh, beautiful work there. Nice work there by Ben Hammersley to do the spin and create some space.
Yeah, it's good. At the
And
rim again.
separation.
At the rim. Nice, you know. One to three.
Just from Michael Lansky there, lovely work to come baseline, but then the final finish a little bit
Yeah, well, I see like a
rusty.
little, yeah. Contested finishes. They're one of the things that we severely lack in our.
Oh,
in most
nothing lacking with that free throw.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to beautiful air, and it did not look like it was going to miss, and nor did that. That's the best free throw I've seen all night from a player.
Yeah, it has been.
Extraordinary.
Nice. Oh, this execution. It was trying to get him go. Nice.
Hammersley gets the ball.
That deceleration.
McEwen.
Justin.
Working hard. Oh!
15 now.
Rory Gorder with his first three. There we have it. 25 Manea.
12 points.
13.
This actually feels like a lot larger. Well,
Australind.
looking up that now, I thought it wouldn't have looked up. It's 12 points. But it feels like 25. They're not even that far out of it. On the camera, we got my good friend Kenny and Jordan Dick Wayne on the computer. Just make sure the score's going good. Good job, guys.
It's a family and team effort tonight. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves with the coverage. Over in the background there, we've got a few family friends shooting some hoops. And so, I don't think Manea are going to be troubled this evening, if I can say that, so early in the...
Listen, Australind would need to severely change their game plan for this to tighten up. Manea's ball movement and defensive pressure has been second to none.
I think they'll give Baptist a run for their money.
It's going to be a great game. Yeah, they had a good game the other week as well. It was only 1 or 2 points when they played the other week.
So Baptist haven't lost the game?
No, Baptist haven't lost yet. Baptist haven't lost.
Yes, I've heard it many times before.
100%.
Win every game of the season, make it to the final, and then the last one.
We've got Kenny Pomeri here. Kenny, what are your thoughts on the first half, brother?
I think Australind need to do a bit more in the paint, push the ball in the paint, kick out. But if they move the ball a bit more around the perimeter, look at get some paint touches and kicks, and be a bit more aggressive on their point guards as they come up the floor. They're allowing them to pick their passes and push the ball forward. But Manea's been really, really good. They're well balanced. Going inside the big Micah as well doesn't hurt. He's probably got to stop shooting threes. I think he's missed nearly every one of them. So yeah.
But Manea love giving the ball out. They love that old adage, give it and get it, give it and get it. The more passing you get, the more passes you'll get back.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a really good running game. They're well balanced with the two twins bringing the ball up, and being able to have someone like Micah come through and finish off on the ring and keep pulling up those boards. It's helping. Australind need to really start running the ball, pushing up a bit more, and being just a little bit more aggressive. There's a couple of easy looks they had, and they kind of gave it up. So yeah.
And the twins being Ananuvos, Justin and Josh. 25 seconds before we resume the second half here at the National Leisure Centre for the Coastal Basketball League High School competition.
We had special comments from Kenny there.
Very special comments. It's so hard to get a word out of Kenny at the best of times. But wonderful.
And we're missing your running mate tonight, Rob Dempster.
Yeah, well, good old Rob, Axeman. An absolute jet, still playing as we speak for the Australian 3-on-3 competition. No, Australian veterans, over 60s comp?
Man, that guy can hoop. Like,
He's still good.
yeah, I know. Like, yeah. I mean, yeah, he was one of those Wildcats, championships for no reason.
That's right.
And a good basketball brain as well. I love, the comments that he gives during your NBL One commentating games. Is, I think you guys make a really good pair. Nice pass from Australind.
Just spent it before he had it. McMurray, he'll be ruining that miss. There was a golden opportunity there for them to put a bit of scoreboard pressure on Manea. Manea settled. Langsky dishing. Aspen misses Ben with the rebound.
Fisher probably should have kicked the ball up there, or Rotilla probably brought his defender over with him. Should have got out of the way, but that's okay.
Brother to brother, Lansky directing traffic. Fishwick in the right spot.
That's good. I like that, buddy. That was that pass we talked about doing.
Lansky a little bit pretty, but gets caught out.
Probably the same as your game, that's your home game, right? The ball moves quicker in the air than anybody can run, right? So get it up the floor. Or down the field in the honest.
Yep. Rotilla's got time.
Australian spacing is all kind of messed up. They haven't played in the comp, they haven't played as many games as what everyone else has. And it's probably showing right now.
Oh, and a wonderful finish by Josh, and a little bit of ginger added to the finish.
Yes, normally there'd be a bit of something in there for it, but again, like what we're trying to...
I think Anuvo was telling him how it went.
Yeah. I think the umpires did a really good job of just being there and making sure it didn't get out of control, but letting a little bit of talk happen. I think it's just something different, right?
Yeah, I think that's nice.
As long as they're not out of control and,
offensive language is not...
Yeah, no, 100%.
Oh,
Fishwick
off
there.
the glass did Fishwick go.
Australind have got their zone set up here. Lansky.
Rotilla into Fishwick. Rotilla almost with a putback. Just will not drop for
the balance on it,
Australind.
right? But the balance on the shot wasn't great.
Great work there by Rowan Aspen.
Young Ben Fishwick's.
He's at both ends of the court.
Yeah, like he's just keeping it alive there and knocking it out, and Rotilla there had some good effort there.
Oh, just blew the wind and pushed it in. Missed. Great rebound, Australind. Fishwick to bring the ball up.
Good kick ahead pass. The one that I was asking for a couple minutes ago. We go 2 for 16. That's a better one. Like,
McMurray.
it was a kick out. We had paint touch, and then to an open shooter. Like I like that. And Australind to change things up. They really packed the paint. Not Manea.
Oh. And Ananuvo, Josh.
Back out to 13 against Fields. So every time I look up the scoreboard, it feels more than it is.
31 plays 18. 15:40 left in the game.
Australind 2 for 17 from the 3-point line. Probably trouble.
Shooting percentages let them down.
2 for 18.
Hit the rack. Gotta hit the rack. Oh, Aspen cutting them up.
We're still there.
Trying to go coast to coast. Oh, how quick was Josh? And Josh with his second of the half, stretching that lead.
Manea is shooting a really good clip from 3-point line compared to Australind right now. And we're 4 for 19. I'm going to keep highlighting.
Gorda with the 3. And another Ananuvo. These brothers are on fire.
Yeah, they're really good pairing between two of them.
The twins. Turbo twins.
4 for 20.
Oh, Retilla doesn't quite get it. Drop.
Get to the rim, Australind.
McLaren there. Australind slowing it down, looking at their options.
There's a pretty good chance those 3-point shots going up right here. 4 for 21.
Rory Gorda, he's had a few. Brother to brother. Great box out. Oh, strong work. Was Ananuvo. Justin picked up the rebound, tried to go with the left hand, but will step up to the line. 36 plays 21.
This free throw.
It's got to make him count. Gets the second one to go.
Should keep going with that cut there.
Retilla. Three gets to drop.
5 for 22 now, yeah.
Phoenix Bird.
The Birds probably shot the ball at the best clip for Australind.
Oh, lovely drive. How good was Aspen?
Freely down the other end.
Goes for the slam dunk, misses it, and then settles for a nice putback off the glass.
Yeah.
Does the Langsky.
Manea got
Not sure why he wants to dunk the ball.
Lost count, I think.
Aspen,
5 for 24 or 25.
24, plays 41.
5 for 26.
Not much set-up play going on at the moment between both sides. I think it's just a beautiful work there from Goida.
Interesting fact. Australind have shot just as many 3-pointers as they have their score.
Nice work there by Aspen. Got to make him count, got to get into the paint. 43, plays 26. No doubt about who's going to win this game, just by what margin and how the other team puts up a fight.
Retilla's trying,
He
right?
certainly is. He understands the basic fundamentals and principles of the
The others
game.
aren't trying. He's just really trying to will them into this. And yeah, as a team, you need one person that does that. But he can't do it by himself. He can be the catalyst for it. Nice spin move.
He just didn't have any eyes for anybody else, and all he wanted to do was go straight up.
Ben should have probably kicked that one out.
Yep.
But he'd done the hard work to get the rebound. Retilla hustle again.
Oh, superb hustle by Ananuvo. And Aspen driving, making Australind pay ever so dearly.
Yeah. Again, it's just they're attacking the rim and there's no rim protection there. So there's
45.
NBL one West player Jamal Poplar walks past. He's almost as tall as us.
I know, and we're up here.
We're 4 stories up here, right?
Great there by Lansky.
Lansky again.
Oh, read the board well.
Coached his brother Ashton a couple of years ago, and similar thing, just really great rebounding and work rate.
10 minutes left to go in the game. 47 plays 28.
Australind just need to steady here and make sure this doesn't blow out. They don't deserve to have it blown out. Nice try by
19,
Attila.
19 points, not a blowout yet.
No, I wouldn't call it a blowout. Nah, 20, nah, it's not great. But this has potential to be 40, so we don't want that.
Nice work there by Phoenix Bird, but just didn't get it to go with the pass to Attila.
And your, how was the successful opening today of the new spud shed? Did you get down and see some of your fruit and veg in there?
To be honest, no. We because we've got weather coming.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful there by Aspen. Cream rising to the top. Aspen has shown all class under the basket. Yeah, we've got weather coming, so I had to put a protective on the potatoes and the carrots, and so that my only opportunity was today, and so I missed out on the opening, but that's all right. I had a few people send me some little videos, and it seems like it was a great success.
Yeah,
Face painting.
Looked like it.
Yeah.
Some of the boys come back to the office today with some free stuff they've got.
Did they?
Apparently,
Beautiful.
some free giveaway.
Oh, that's nice. .49 plays 29, 21 points, 8 minutes left. 8 minutes left in the game. Australind still working hard. Pull up, jump shot, doesn't get to drop. Aspen with the rebound. Lansky picking it up from the halfway line, shimmying, loses it all.
Attila again, nice kick ahead. Great job. Feel that lane? Oh, it's just execution.
McEwen almost.
There's those 3-on-2, 2-on-1 drills we do at all ages. You space that out a little bit more and it's a lot harder to defend, right?
Absolutely.
But 3-on-2, you got to get it done.
As they say, no excuses. Oh, Attila pull up. Aspen pushing forward. Lansky, what's he going to do? Finger roll.
He's been the difference for them tonight, hasn't he? Along with an Nuevo brother. What's their name? Nuevo? And a Nuevo?
And a Nuvo.
And a Nuevo. Sorry if we butchered that, boys. Nice cut.
Beautiful bounce pass. Reverse layup. Doesn't drop.
Lansky's given some real rim protection, but
Josh picks it up. Josh waits nicely. Oh! McLaren, Kobe with a putback. Softly. Great vision there by Lansky. 53 plays 28. When do you classify it as a blowout?
yeah, it's pretty close, mate.
Oh, around the world.
But it's felt this
56 plays 28.
I did say a minute ago, if they're not careful, this will be a 40-point game.
Oh, beautiful. Great work by Hammersley to get it to drop. Just waited. 5:56.
So
Once again,
we're about
short-
10 days away from our first grand final, so we'll be back here in 10 days' time. And
10 days time.
yeah, well, not this coming Monday, 'cause it's probably holiday, but the following one. Looks like the grand final will be between Primary Baptist and Manea.
I think it's going to be an absolute beauty of a game. Oh,
well.
wonderful there
Attila.
by Attila.
Yeah, he's been by far their best. And I think this Australind team is really they've struggled to get people here. They've had guys playing in the Eden Winter Comp that they have going here. And so at times they've struggled to get a full team, and that's probably shown tonight. Where compared to Manea, Manea had people here every week and playing, and Australind probably look a bit younger as well.
They certainly do, but that's all right.
I think Rotilla is probably the only year 12 from what I think, but I'm not 100% on that. I know that because he was here the other night when they couldn't field the team, and we weren't getting a scratch match up and going for him. I said, "Oh, we'll get you next year." He goes, "Oh, it's my last year." I'm like, "Oh, well, at least you get to go to Country Week." And Australind are missing probably their best player, one of the best players in this age group, Gav Deacon. With his NBL 1 duties, it was probably a bit much for him to be playing in competition as well.
You mean Gav Deacon should have been playing in this game?
Yeah,
He should have been playing in this game.
I agree. I couldn't agree more.
School, and this is really funny, we had a policy that school, if you go to the school came first. So that was the number one priority if you played in that school team. And I think a lot of schools do that. That your obligation is to play for the school.
Well, Gav's got the rest of his life to play NBL 1.
He's missed out on a great opportunity.
Yeah. Not to mention, I don't think he's going to Country Week either. So that's a big loss for Australind. Yeah, so it's a big loss for him. And for him to experience that. I mean, I remember I went to 4 of them. I remember each of them. And I think actually one of them, the last year, one of them got cancelled because of teacher strike, and that was when this competition actually finished. It was in like 95, 96.
Well, it's been an absolute beautiful evening. It's been great to see all the players putting in an absolute stellar effort, regardless of the scoreline. Nobody's given up, and that's what you'd expect.
Yeah, agreed.
And some of these are all mates. When you play, the basketball community is a pretty big community, but everyone's interconnected, whether it's school, whether it's during the A-grade competition, during summer.
It's the best part about this competition, mate, is that,
wonderful there.
That you get to play against people you normally play with. And anytime you do that, like you know each other's games, and
Hammersley rims out, Ananuvo with the rebound, Josh to Justin, Kobe pulling up, rimming out, doesn't get it to fall. Oh, thank you very much. 62 plays 33.
Justin, I'm pretty sure Justin's up there on our leaderboard of the amount of shots taken this week on our Dr. Dish machines. And
is there a competition? Is there?
It's the leaderboard. If they register for it, they get weekly prizes. We're going to be once we get everyone enrolled in it. But yeah, to date there's a couple of them there, 3 or 4. So.
And how many shots are we talking?
Oh,
wonderful!
This
great
week,
effort
week,
there.
He's at about top of my head, I think he's got 1,500 or something, 2,000.
62 plays 37. So how many shots can you get up with a Dr. Dish shooting machine?
500 in half an hour.
What about your arms?
Yeah, that's why I say half an hour. Like you get up 1,000, your arms are sore. But to be honest with you, Anthony, 500 shots 3 times a week is going to make you a better shooter.
Absolutely. As long as you got the right technique, which you guys are giving them down there.
Yeah, we are. We got our academy running every Tuesdays and Thursdays at the moment.
Beautiful.
I'll have to show you a clip of one of the young kids, young Liam, who.
62, Manea plays 38, Australind, a minute left
As
in
he
this
described
game.
it, his jump shot was completely broken, and we're rebuilding it for him. And he's a young 14-year-old, but he's got a really good work rate with it, and so it's been good. All our kids, we've got a little 6-year-old in there, Leo.
He's not shooting threes, is he?
Hell no. No, he's on we got a little mini rim there, so.
Cheap rim.
Yeah.
So he's slam dunking.
Oh yeah, not quite. Even you can dunk this one, man.
Oh, thanks. I am vertically challenged, but that's all good.
That's okay.
So 17 seconds left. So in 10 days, Oh yeah, we will be seeing Baptist, Ryan Smoker's team, taking on Manea. And let it be said, last time those two teams met, there was only a point or two difference in it.
Yep, sure was.
So thank you everybody that's tuned in this evening.
Yep, we'll run down and talk to the coaches
Coastal
quickly.
Basketball League.
You finish up and then I'll go down and see the coaches quickly.
Beautiful.
Just leave that going.
So I will bid you all farewell. Thank you to Kenny, our cameraman this evening. 62 plays 38. Manea walking straight into the final with a very impressive win against an undermanned Australind team. Good night and thank you. God bless.
Well done on your making it to the grand final. It was a bit of a blowout game, but I think probably for you guys it showed you've had the same team week in, week out here.
Yeah, we've definitely had, and especially because we've had 2 players down.
Yeah.
We got the 6 going and they're fighting really hard.
Yeah. So you got Baptist next week. How do you think the game's going to go?
I think it's going to be a tough game, but it's going to be an amazing game.
Yeah, I think so as well. Congratulations on being the first team through, or second team through. That's Carl. Well done, guys. Good training. I'll get you for an interview. Sorry? I'll get you for an interview. Oh. No, just a quick one. A tough game for you, but again, I think you guys, I said in the commentating that I think you probably, each week you were struggling to get players. That probably showed in this game. Your thoughts on that?
Just continuity issues, trying to get the boys down. Lots of other things happening, slammers and footy and all kinds of stuff.
Your thoughts on the competition in general?
Great idea. It's rather than just practice and little scratch matches, being able to come down and have a proper game, get some continuity with the boys and get them playing as teams, been great.
No worries at all. Well, best of luck at Country Week in a couple of weeks and all the best.
Thanks.
No worries.
Just fuck up one time, we'll be here with forever.